Hey, Solar Kneecaps here, and yeah, we got a freaking Wi-Fi, or not a Wi-Fi battle, but a Pokemon Online battle with the LyrixHD. There's actually two battles, so let's get started. He leads up with the lead itself. I just go for the Shadow Sneak. He sets up Stealth-Thrax. He switches into Skarmory, and he sets up one layer of spikes while I try to Will-O-Wisp, just for residual damage. So he sets up two layers of spikes, so all those spikes are kind of going to get annoying, but whatever. I'm just going to go for the straight up T-Bolt just to make sure, I don't want to over-predict too early since I really don't know what he has. He switches into his Flygon, which of course will not take anything. He U-turns out, predicting my Will-O-Wisp to the Heatran. I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt just to get some damage off, but he sets up a sub and his Fire Blast misses, which really does suck. He gets some hacks around the end, which kind of makes it all even. It's not really to one way or the other, but that does really suck. What happens now? Yeah, he switches into this Breloom. I just go for the T-Bolt, and it does a good chunk. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball now because I know I can outspeed, I think, because I'm pretty sure this is Jolly Max Speed Rotom. And I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball will be able to take it out, and I think he thinks for this for a while, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. I mean, my Honchkrow can outspeed it. It's probably the best counter to a Breloom. I mean, whatever. Yeah, my thoughts on Breloom. They're not that good. I mean, they're probably the best late game sweeper because Spore sub and freaking whatever, but whatever. Yeah, so he switches into the Heatran. I know I can outspeed, so I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball again, and he sends in his freaking Flygon, so he really just needs to kill this thing. And yeah, so he goes for the U-turn, switches back into his Heatran, which gets KO'd by that. And I'm just going to stay in a Shadow Ball with spikes and whatnot. I see the spikes, so I'm like, I'll just stay in. Try to slap a Shadow Ball, and he just goes for the U-turn. So I'm going to get switch advantage. And I switch back into my lead, because that's what freaking Smogon tells you to do. And I just go for the Shadow Sneak. Sadly does not take it out. I get minimum damage twice, which really sucks because I can't actually 2-hit KO those. So yeah, I was hoping that he may not want to switch into Skarmory, but he does. So I'm going to switch into my Luke and go right for the Aura Sphere because Specs Lucario is legit and whatnot. And let's see, yeah, that Specs Aura Sphere is able to one-hit KO that thing easily. And he switches into this Flygon. I know he's probably going to EQ, but I'm just hoping maybe he doesn't. Maybe he U-turns, and he does U-turn, which I was hoping he was going to do, because, that's just what he does. So I go for the Aura Sphere, and I take out what's left of his Elf, and then he switches into this Rotom Heat form. And I'm just going to switch into Tyranitar, predicting probably just a discharge. So I know now it's a bulky Rotom. And I also know that he's not really going to be able to do anything but Will-O-Wisp me. But I am a Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, Curse Tar set, which I really do love because it's basically immune to freaking Will-O-Wisp. So I'm at +1 right now, and he switches into his Breloom. I get a Curse. I'm just praying that I get a payback or another Curse, because I think at +3 I might be able to take a Focus Punch, since I'm at full HP. But I get the rest, and I'm like, well, that just really, it kind of sucks. I'm like, yeah, of course I get the rest. That's just my amazing luck. So yeah, I'm just going to switch. I should just switch into Lucario because I'm looking at what he has. He's got a Flygon. Why not? What do I switch into? I don't remember. I should switch into Lucario. That's probably the best play. Alright, good. So I switch into Lucario. I know that he has the whatever, so I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse. It'll hit, I know it'll kill the Breloom. And I know it'll hurt the Flygon if it switches in. And now I'm thinking he's probably going to go for the EQ. So I'm just going to switch in a Dust Noir, take the hit, and he does go for the EQ. And sadly, with all those spikes, it makes it so I'm not going to be able to live, and all I can do is Shadow Sneak. And then I'm going to go into Suicune. I know I can take an EQ from this thing because I'm like, yeah, of course it's going to be freaking Scarfed because that's what everyone is. So I know I can hopefully live a Discharge, but I don't. So I can't get the freaking, what is it, overheat off. And I misclicked Flash Cannon. I should have went for Dragon Pulse, and this game would have been mine if I went for Dragon Pulse. So with all those spikes, this is a big play right here. He gets a crit off the Discharge, so I'm not able to hit him twice with Payback, which really does suck. So he's able to win this really close game, and of course it's, you know, a really good game. And yeah, I think we have a rematch shortly after this. We're just talking, and yeah, so he wins by 9% with this Rotom Heat form. And yeah, Bulky Rotom is pro, but he's gonna get a little taste of Bulky Rotom in the next game that we have, which should be right about now. Yeah, alright, so it's another game I'm doing with, you know, the Metagross one. He goes for the Earth Power, and that really stinks because I know he's going to predict the Fire move, and I know I can't take it, so I just go for the Stealth Rock, so I know he's predicting a switch. So now I'm basically going to do something really stupid and essentially just sack Bronzong for a free switch. And I was hoping maybe Zong would take it, but not even a chance. So I'm going to switch into this Rotom. It's the Rest Sleep Talk with Discharge and Hydro Pump because pro. And he's switching into this Vaporeon, which is freaking sweet. So I'm just going to go for another one because I'm obviously not going to go for the freaking Hydro Pump. And he just goes for the Protect, which sucks. But then he goes into another Flygon, and I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, even though, yeah, he might not think that I have Hydro Pump, but yeah, he switches back into the Heatran, which just gets blasted by the Hydro Pump overkill. As a Vaporeon, he switches back into this for no reason. He goes for the Outrage, and I just predicted his U-turn back into Vaporeon trying to get the whatever boost. But I'm going to switch into Metagross to basically take that Outrage and then just get him down a little bit lower with a Bullet Punch. So I'm pretty HIV positive that he's Scarfed, so I know, looking from the other damage, I'm hoping that he hits himself in Confusion. Thankfully does, so I'm able to freaking live, and I get really, really lucky, and I get a Discharge off of the Sleep Talk. So down goes his Gyarados. I'm going to go for Sleep Talk again. I have a chance of either doing nothing, healing him, or killing him, and I actually get Hydro Pump, but I miss, which is just great for me. So that really sucks. And oh, I got a freaking message. Okay, but yeah, then he sends into this thing, but I know I can take a Pursuit, and he does go for the Pursuit, and I do get the Pair Hacks, which is nice. So I'm going to be able to lay off another Discharge. He's going to go for the Pursuit. I see that he's Life Orb, so I'm just going to go for the rest. Heal me back up to full. He's going to go, I think he just, yeah, he gets Pair Hacks. I go for the Sleep Talk. I get the Discharge, and he's dead. All he has left is this thing. I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk. I get Discharge, which kind of sucks, but I know I'm going to wake up this turn, and with leftovers, I'm going to be able to easily kill him with Hydro Pump, and I do. So finally, he's going to be able to send out his Metagross, but it's just way too late now. I'm just going to send out my Banded Dragonite and kill him with an EQ. So good game, LyrixHD. Rate, comment, sub. Thank you for watching. And yeah, so it was a really good game. So yeah, I'm going to go.